At first, when my sister brought you guys up, I was like, who are these two weirdos in a basement that want to lure you down into some town I never even heard of?
This is gonna hurt. It's time for the Suffering Podcast.
Can we start now?
You sure you're done playing around with your hand claps?
We've only had 17 people on here, and he's just
And we are back once again.
Waka. Pac-Man.
We are back once again. This is our final guest of the evening.
Guests, plural.
Guests.
You saved the best for
Two of my favorite people in the world, in all honesty, and that's Mark and Nick. We talk about them all the time. They've been ultra supportive of us. They always are there when we need them. If Mark and I will talk on the phone and bounce stuff off of each other, they introduced us to so many different people. They were the reason that Ashley, Mark's sister, felt comfortable to come in there. Thank you both so much for being who you are. I really do appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys for doing what you're doing.
You know, and like I said to Ashley, thank you for being you. You know, you guys are true people, and that's what Ashley is like. And I don't like fake people.
She's been
You guys
much better place since she was on your show.
Well, I mean, you said when she went in the hospital, you said your brother went in the hospital and your sister came out.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
use your line when in reference to her. They're like, well, if you think you're confused, Mike, and it gets into that. I sent my brother to the hospital, came out my sister. So yeah, none of it makes sense. But your episode when you were in for, I think we called it the gay firefighter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sort of gave it away. There was no mystery.
Yeah,
on that one.
there's really no mystery in it.
But well, here's what I found out. Here's what I found out about both of you. You. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is. You're good, caring people who just want to help other people.
That's right.
Okay. And then when you brought Dr. Miglietta in, which that'll give it away.
You got that right.
I did.
That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
no, I'm
Holy
impressed.
Christ.
Well,
He pronounced
he
an
gave us some
Italian
good
name.
things. I better get it right. But that's coming up in season 4, which is going to blow everybody away. So the work you're doing with him is outstanding. So it doesn't matter what your sexuality is. I shouldn't even have called that. I should have changed the name of that to just.
Well, you did by the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's just you're a firefighter. That's all you are. You're just a good person.
You don't have to be labeled, whether you're gay. It would be like saying the suffering of a black firefighter or a white firefighter. Why do we have to label people? You know what I'm saying?
It just adds another level of classification. It makes people feel more comfortable. But I do want to talk about you two have something coming up that I cannot wait for.
I wish it was like next week.
Yeah, this is going
It's
to
gonna
be
feel like next week.
the most fun I've ever had in my life. And you two, your upcoming nuptials. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy. I'm against it, but I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you guys that you guys found each other and you guys are going to celebrate it.
Yeah, we're excited. Nick can't wait to have his first dance with you.
I'm giving Nick away. He's coming down.
Kevin's walking him down the aisle.
I'm walking him down here. And there's Nick making it weird.
Did you guys get the extra, like the queen size bed, so Kevin could come stay in the suite that night after?
See how tall he is? We had to get a king.
We don't play Puerto Rican family.
We get a
And that's 3 in the bed, right, Andrew?
Stop cutting us short.
When I approached you about you coming in, speaking about your particular your actions as a firefighter, as a trauma medic, what did you think? What was going through your head?
Well, I was excited. At first, when my sister brought you guys up, I was like, who are these two weirdos in a basement that want to lure you down into some town I never even heard of?
There's
We're still two weirdos, but now we're on the
upstairs
second
instead of
floor.
downstairs.
Yes. You're higher up, and video now, so we can all watch. Did a little research on you guys, listened to the few episodes, and I was like, okay, these guys are solid. They're making a difference. So when I got the phone call that you wanted me to come on the show, I was caught off guard, but I was honored.
It was a big deal. I mean, because we had never done anything like that before. But ultimately, I just wanted to show that there's certain things in life where sexuality doesn't play into it.
You know,
It
like I
shouldn't
said,
play in anywhere.
It's all about the heart. I said it before. It's all about your heart. I don't care who you are or what you are. If you got a good heart, you're a good person.
That's it.
Was it Mark's episode that we got that feedback from the one guy who said, "I can't believe you did."
That's the greatest.
I can't believe you did that.
That was the most negative, positive comment we ever got in our life. We had this guy, and he was somewhere. He's an American, but he's living in the Philippines.
And he was a super fan of the show.
Oh, he was all over
Loved
us,
it.
right? All over us. The minute we had you on there, I can't believe you're promoting that shit. I'll never listen to you again. And I'm like, good.
Goodbye.
Good.
Bye-bye.
We don't want somebody listening like that who's so close-minded that they're not even going to listen.
Good riddance.
I would be lying to you if I told you I agreed with everything that every person we had on the show, their values, their views. I don't. But what I am willing to do, and what Mike's willing to do, is we're willing to listen.
Right.
And that's all it is. I don't
And
need
get your story out there. You know, like I said, we've had people on where we didn't agree with them all the time.
No.
But your story is someone else's story also.
Right.
It
There's
could
a lot
help
of
someone
people
else
that
out. Yeah.
go through similar subjects that you guys are bringing forward.
It's opening up the conversation. That's all we want to
Yeah.
do is be able to open up a conversation and have an open dialogue. I learned a lot.
Well, we know you learned a lot from our family.
What was your favorite moment of the
listen,
show? And
I am still so confused by your family. I learned, but I don't. I
feel so bad for your parents.
Well, you're going to get to meet them in March, so you can try to get them on the show.
I am going to talk to them and just your mother and father. I might just go up and hug them. I'm like,
you
you've
should.
been
Hey.
through so much.
Kev, you know what's funny? The only shot their parents have of having a grandchild is from Ashley,
Yeah.
which to me is
That still
hysterical.
got me confused.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good question. With your upcoming nuptials, are you guys planning to have children?
No.
No.
Wow, that was a
Hell no.
quick
a
no.
hard pass.
A quick Nick no.
I will tell you this: it is one of the great joys of my life. That's all I'm going to throw out there. to
Well,
you.
see, for you it was easy. For us, it'd be expensive.
Yeah, you go to one of those third world countries. They're cheap.
That's
They're cheap, man. You can get you can pick one up for like $1.25.
Oh, Jesus.
It's no problem. But no, so I like that when because it's not a nuclear family. It's not considered a nuclear family. But it will be something that binds you together. But it also could be something that tears you apart as well. So I understand Nick's point of view where he says no. On your particular episode, does anything stick out to you as either a good message you got across or something you had a lot of fun with?
Oh, I enjoyed Nick picking on you all night long.
Oh, so did I. I thought that was great. I had
But
so much fun. We
just
still talk about that.
Just getting the message across that it doesn't matter who somebody is as long as they can do their job.
And you've done some great things with Glisten.
Yep,
You've done some great things with Glisten. You're still working?
yep. Still the chairman from North Jersey.
Okay, good. What do you got coming up with them?
What did we just have?
That's the wrong person.
Yeah, I think they just had Day of Silence. There's a whole bunch of GSA forums that are going out right now around New Jersey. So Glisten's working really strong with the youth and the schools.
Do you ever envision a world where those types of organizations are no longer needed?
No, because hate is always going to be there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. One day, hopefully, we all become a little bit more educated, a little bit more open-minded, where organizations to protect those marginalized are no longer needed.
It'd be nice to see it.
Yeah.
It
I don't
would be
think we'll see
nice
it in our lifetime.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see that because people are so opinionated, you know, and I mean they're so set in their ways they just can't see outside their own little box,
Yeah.
which I think is disgusting.
People can't even get through a four-way intersection without wanting to kill each other.
I can't even make it through a podcast without Nick eyeballing me.
That's your fault.
Uh,
You go to the gym every morning at 3 a.m.
Well, it's you got to.
What gym?
Nick, come on, you followed them before.
The gym in North Arlington. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, Retro Fitness.
Retro Fitness in North Arlington.
Just
Yeah,
don't go
that's
to north of Route 4.
That's it.
They're four
Everything that's
four
good
blocks
is
in
north of
from-
Route 4.
I'm excited to have you guys in our family. I really am from the bottom of my heart.
You
You're two-
guys have been such big supporters of the podcast, and,
Yeah.
and believe me, from the bottom of my heart, Kevin and I talk about you all the time. We love you guys.
Well, you guys are family with us now.
We're 100% behind you. Looking so forward to the wedding.
It's gonna be one hell of a party.
It is going to be a blast.
Which comes with some consequences. So if anybody fucks with you, they fuck with us.
Yeah.
And I can do a couple things.
That's what brotherhood's all
You can do more
about.
than a couple of things.
All right.
I will throw my 175 pounds at them like you've never seen before.
That's going to do it for
Whoa,
this
whoa, whoa,
segment.
hold on.
Oh,
It's Christmas, buddy.
Oh, God. Well, the last
there
time
we
you
go.
gave us one of the greatest gifts ever,
I
which was...
still have it.
Oh, you're going to have to read this.
Merry Christmas, you fucking assholes. Merry Christmas.
Christmas to you. I can't read it. Kevin and Mike, I see that.
Wishing you moments to share, blessings to enjoy, and a beautiful holiday season. And Nick's dick in your ass. What's that say?
There's no butt plug on this one.
I think my only.
What'd you guys do for us?
Well,
Guys.
you know, you got to use him at Nick's store though when he's working.
Yes.
This was
I have mine in
last
my mine is my wallet
Last year's
as we
Christmas
speak.
present.
That was a hard
I
one to
still
get there,
keep it.
buddy.
I wear that with pride. I carry that with pride. And
know you
that's no
do.
joke. I do.
Right,
I
right, my
carry it
wallet
with.
every
Thank
day.
you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Seriously. You guys don't have to do that. You're family. You guys are family, man.
Those types of gifts, because I know you trusted us enough to give them, and I know it's half. I get it. I know it's half a gag gift, but to me, it's I take it very seriously.
It does. It means
but
a lot. It really does mean a lot.
It means a lot because there should be more people that have them.
Correct. Well, we shouldn't. We should live in a world where we don't need them.
Again, your world, we shouldn't need them.
Yeah. That's what I'd
Again,
like to do.
again, do you have to be labeled as a straight ally, or just
Let them be. You guys do you.
Right.
You
Well,
guys do you.
you do
That's the
you, I'll
world you
do
hope you
me,
get
and
to.
Nick will do you. And
And on that note,
Mike's gonna just keep stirring the pot all night long, buddy.
on that note, before I get raped,
It's not right if you like it.
One more caffeine and you'll be good to go.
I raped you already.
we'll be right back, everybody. And that's going to do it for season 3. Kicked in the bucket.
That was a blast.
I don't know how
was so
to.
much fun.
I really don't know how to quantify all the stuff that we learn. You know how we usually close this show with what do we learn? I don't even know what to do.
What has your suffering taught you?
Oh, my
that's
gosh.
generally how we close every show. But
Well, that's a good question. So let's close with that. What has 3 years of the Suffering Podcast taught Mike Failace?
There are people out there that are just as fucked up as we are.
You know what?
Everybody goes through some kind of suffering.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't. When you're going through it, you don't know that other people have gone through your suffering, but other people have gone through your suffering too. Don't be afraid to talk to someone about it. Don't eat those feelings. Talk to someone. You think you're bigger than some things. There are things in life that are bigger than you.
You know what it's taught me? That there are some of the strongest individuals on the planet that we are fortunate enough to have in our studio week in and week out. And they tell some amazing stories, and their stories give me a lot of strength.
We have people that we could now call family.
This is
that
true.
are very, very strong people, and it's amazing that they come. Now they're coming to us.
Yeah.
We used to have to go out and get people.
Mike, we're getting low on guests.
Yeah,
we need to
okay.
get somebody.
Do you have a landscaper or anybody?
So that's going to do it for this episode of the Suffering Podcast, and that's the finale of season 3. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, go to popple.com for a digital business card. Put in the code TSP20 for a 20% discount. Follow us on all social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Clapper.
Fans only.
We're only fans.
Only fans either way. I never get that right.
You look at Mike's feet. And don't forget
You know what? And next season.
Oh,
He's
next
gonna
season.
start off with a bang.
Next season, next week,
It's gonna be
we start
fantastic.
season 4. It is incredible. Trust me when I tell you.
It's a don't miss episode.
Don't forget to follow us on. Don't forget to follow Mike at Mike_Failace. Follow me at Real Kevin Donaldson, and of course, follow the Suffering Podcast. We will see you for season 4.